van life. What's bugging you? This is how to keep the bugs out. So what do you think of the screens?
That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
How much out of 10?
Oh, it's a definite solid 8.
Great.
I give that a 9.
It's time to rid van life of bugs. Here we go. Hi viewers, welcome to this bug-free van life video. We are going to install some VANtastic RV accessories. Notably, the window shields with the mesh behind them and a custom-made barn door fly screen on the rear. We are also going to interpose some reviews along the way so you get a good idea about which fly screen to buy and the quality you need. There's the screen down. You used to do upholstery.
Yes.
So what do you think of the quality?
It is very well made.
Very well made?
Yep. Built to last.
Built to last?
Yep. Very resistant.
The zips of heavy duty.
Yep.
See, I'm pulling the zip down.
Well, you need the zip. High quality zips are a must. We've all seen broken zips on tents and so forth. This will save you the drama and give it a lot more longevity. Without off-grid AC, ventilation is the key. Remember that. So you want to cool your van but you don't have AC. The next best thing, get the ventilation happening. Put in some fly screens. Added bonus, you don't invite bugs, flies, mosquitoes and everything else that wants to bite you. You have the air ventilation without the bugs. So when you're in a nice spot like this, enjoying yourself, you've got a nice breeze happening and the bugs come along, you just zip your fly screen down and you enjoy your day. Seconds, you pull the zips down and you're sealed away from the midgies. This is midgie proof, this one. Midgies are sandflies, by the way. They bite you and you get real itchy. Southern Spirit Camper Vans is the parent company of VANtastic RV Accessories. So you can surf on the web, go to the web page and navigate to all these accessories depicted here on the site and more. Now the fly screen is an upgrade to the van and you don't want to have a nightmare sleep. You want to have a good sleep. And if you've got a dog, you want it to be happy too. Now they're custom made for each model van. This one's a Renault Master X62, but it's also made for transits and LDVs, everything you can think of, any van you can think of. A few days earlier I visited the actual home base and spoke to Pia, the owner.
Here we go, the guard dog's doing his work.
Made in a workshop. You have like 2 or 3 zip versions you can order.
Oh yeah.
YKK number 10, chunky zips, outdoor zips, so you see like how solid they are.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So that they will last you forever.
Yeah.
The mesh is not super light, so it has some own weight, so you have 170 gram polyester, so that is quite durable. I have customers now, they have them since 8 years on. We give 2 years warranty.
2 years warranty.
Warranty on them. So you get like no rain inside, you know, with your windows, so when it's raining you stay nice and safe and dry. And then you have the mozzie and insect barrier, so you keep the creepy crawlies out.
Oh, that's great. And you're still getting your ventilation.
Good cross ventilation all around. If you do have a roof hatch at the back, it will create like a circle from front to back, so you have a really much better airflow inside the back.
Oh, great. Yeah, no, I like them. I saw them on, there's a YouTube channel from around this area, Southeast Queensland, called the Sand Van.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim and Sandy. I seen that they had it in theirs. I thought, I've got to get some of them. Yeah, so I ended up contacting you guys.
Oh, so they said, we got it from Pia and...
They didn't say that, but it didn't take much to research, you know. And they probably had a link there, but I didn't even look at that. I just searched, then I got yours.
I mean, it's now really, they're much more popular now.
Yeah.
They're really popular now. It was
they're really good. And the thing is, it's sort of a little bit theft proof too. You got your window down and you got metal there. There we have the shield in my van. You've got to order these. So they're very, very popular. There's high demand. Also keeps the mozzies out, the midgies out. Plus you can still use your sunshades, which is a bonus. Now we're off to show the barn door midgie screen to some van lifers to get an honest appraisal. So we're heading to the spit.
VANtastic RV Accessories, custom made rear midgie fly screen. Now we're going to have the unveiling. Does anyone want to do the honours with the right thing? There we go. There it is there. And all you do is one either side pull the zips down. See the zips on the left and right? You pull them down there, heavy duty zips. So I'm showing these off at the spit for fellow van lifers. So what do you think of the screens? That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
How much out of 10?
Oh, it's definitely solid 8.
8. Yeah. Makes an 8, see?
Yeah, solid 8. We'll have to see
Solid
it go
8.
Breeze, that's all.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so how much out of 10 do you give for the fly screen?
I give that a 9.
So we know we've got the right screen. Now let's begin the installation process. You need a box cutter, a cleaning rag, a black material masking tape, just a thin one will do, a ladder and some scissors. The ladder is very important. You're going to be using a sharp knife. Now all you need is some fine weather, plenty of time. That's the key to this. Have plenty of time up your sleeve. You don't want to rush it. Just take your time because you've got to cut something you paid a lot of money for and you don't want to ruin it. So you've got to pay particular attention now to these instructions.
So when I initially put the screen in, I was worried about this part here, and the nozzle used to come out here, this nozzle for the water, but all I did was just moved it down and it's not a hassle. And my shower box opens up, closes easily, and it's right beside the zip, so it's all worked really well. So I'm very happy with the screen. There it is, all rolled up. You can see that. And there we go down the side. Perfect. And like I said, this bottom bit, you don't really need to take that off. Just the sides and the top and the side. So you got the idea now.
With the Renault Master, there is a deviation from the instructions. It says to mark every 50 centimeters where your rubber is positioned, because if you take it right off to get it back on the exact same position, it's going to be hard because you don't know where it was or whatever. But with the Renault Master, it has a O-ring type seal, which means you don't have to take the base off, whereas the Transit has like a D-ring. So the base has no rubber going across, so you need to reposition it in the same spot. So in other words, if you're doing the Renault Master and you've got the O-ring door seal, there is no need at all to do this step. So that's just a little bit of an aberration. With the Renault Master, no need to do this. You just need to peel your door seal off to the base and leave the base on. So just repeating that, this is a deviation from the actual instructions that come with the item.
Yeah, so we take that off, you got this rim left. Give it a bit of a wipe down, it's pretty clean actually, surprisingly enough. Just comes off quite easily, as you see. Very easily. Okay, let's go. There we go, that's all we need to take off. That's going to make... So from what I can see here, don't take the whole seal off when you do a Renault Master. Leave the bottom part of the seal because you're not going to need it. So just do it to those edges. Take that off. Okay, I'll give that a bit of a wipe down now. Perfect. And like I said, this bottom bit, you don't really need to take that off. Just the sides and the top and the side. So you got the idea now.
Now position the screen flat up the top there with the bulldog clip supplied in the installation kit. There's about 4. So just put them up there, hang it up like you're hanging your clothes up. So you got that part done and it's even. Make sure the zippers are at the base and make sure the screen just touches the bottom base. When you're satisfied with the positioning, lock the screen into place with the seal. Lock it into place and you'll have excess hanging overboard. That's where the box cutters come in. Now it's very important you don't reduce the pocket size where the arms go in from the door. Do not reduce them. Prior to cutting anything, make sure that you've got the zips down and you test that the screen is taut as possible, and that way you're going to be looking better later on. Have a credit card and a Stanley knife on standby, and when you decide to start cutting, remember, make sure that you've got everything right, and then just start trimming with the credit card behind the screen and try and cut as close to the trim as you can, the seal. The reason you don't cut the pockets any smaller because you need to have the arm freely come in and out. You will notice now that the latch at the top of both doors has no hole in place. Open and close the door, push it in a little bit just to see the positioning, and your latch up there will have a latch pocket. You need to mask around that like a square, a minimum size possible. Cut that square out and mask tape around it. Mask around the latch pockets, cut as small as possible with a pair of scissors, not a knife because you might slip and then make the hole bigger. So cut it with scissors, mask around the edges, and you're done. So this video is to complement the instructions given with the product, but I hope it makes it easier. But remember, read the instructions first, watch this video, and you'll have a really good idea what to do. Have a few trial runs at zipping the zips down and winding the screen up. When you're traveling, you're probably best to have your screen up, because if it's out of the way, it can't be damaged by any objects inside your van or underneath your garage. And yeah, so do that. Like I said, it takes about 5 seconds just to set this thing up. Undo your velcros, bring the zips down to the base, and the reverse the process for when you wind it up. So your screen's in place and you can relax in the cool. It definitely reduces the temperature. It was 32 degrees before this. So that's been very successful. Now the cost. Let's ask Pia about the cost.
Yeah,
Gadgets to have.
exactly.
Everything else will be luxury later on.
So with these, how much do they start from?
You have, like, if you have, for example, like a small high-ace, like long wheelbase Volkswagen Transporter.
Yeah.
Say one for the tailgate is like $279 then.
Yeah.
If you have like a big Fiat Ducato for
Yeah.
the rear, like much bigger openings, so more material, longer zips, more time to produce them. I think the most expensive ones are $389.
$389. That'd be like for a big, yeah.
That is like a big one, or
Yeah.
on a sliding door, like a 3-zip version, like sitting at around between $370 and $390.
Oh, okay, but worth it to keep cool, yeah.
And you used to be so sweet, I heard you say that my love was an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong.
So Narrow Neck Beach is looking good. The van's looking good. Back doors are open. The screen vent on the back, I've got that down. And yeah, mainly just to see how it sort of copes with different temperatures and everything, but I've had it in beaming hot sun directly. Obviously it's UV protected, and the material for the actual fly screen itself was made in Japan. So everything's well built. And I think the zippers from memory are made in Germany. I could be wrong. I stand corrected. If I need to be corrected, leave a comment. But apart from that, VANtastic RV Accessories, you've delivered some pretty good products. So here we go, I'm in the van, got the fly screens zipped up the back, the barn door fly screens, got the vents in the front of the windows there, Front windows have got the vents there, keep it cool. Got the max fan running, got the Sirocco fan running, got another one at the back I've got to turn on. So it's time for a bit of lunch. Without flies.
The window vents stay in place when you want to use a drive-through and wind the window down, so they're easy to install, easy to take out. And with your barn door midgie screen or fly screen, whichever one you choose, you just wind it up as I'm doing now. You've got the Velcro tags there, you Velcro tag it into place, and it's ready for a 5-second drop down when you're ready. But no bugs. Now that's a good point I nearly missed. The midgie screen does not catch the breeze as well as a normal fly screen. It's because, you know, obviously the holes are smaller, so it's harder for the air to get through. So that's one thing you've got to be mindful of when you choose your screen. But I'm planning having a midgie screen on the barn door and a normal fly screen on the sliding door, or vice versa. You make your choice. I hope you found this video very helpful on choosing your fly screen and installing your fly screen. The channel has over 100 videos depicting accessories like this. Remember, with this you get what you pay for, so if you go for a cheaper version you may risk not having the quality. Good luck is where preparation meets opportunity. You've watched the video, you're prepared now. Good luck. And don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel and like the video. You're most welcome to share it too.
Hey you, stay awesome. Gotta stay awesome with the van. Hey you, stay awesome. Gotta stay awesome